Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Leo1. I want to do a video and follow up that I've been seeing on YouTube about the father disciplined his two daughters for twerking on Facebook. Well, I would say this: every every parent should discipline their child. Now, as me growing up, like in the '70s and the early '80s, when I did something wrong, I got my ass whooped with a belt. It was just gonna be plain honest. It wasn't no talking to or nothing like that. And I'm glad that I got my ass whooped by my parents, cause no telling what I'll be doing out there right now. Because you just talk to your kids without disciplining them or putting them on punishments or taking something from them ain't gonna stop them, because they gonna go out and do the same thing. And what I don't like is, what I disagree what he did was him recording it on a video tape or phone or camera, whatever, because everything records now, and or having somebody record it. I think that was wrong, because it can get out, and it can really it can get in the media's hands as well if the media ain't got their hands on it, because the media can like put that out there and try to make people think that's how violent, black parents are. Because white people, they really against the child abuse stuff like that, even though they do child abuse themselves. But some people take it seriously, because when it comes to whoopings, just like they was accusing Joe Jackson of whooping his kids, they make it seem like it's a beating, like he picked up a 254 or something like that, and just like just beat the shit out of them. But as us growing up in that area at that time, we got our asses whooped. It wasn't no such thing as no phone abuse hotline. We got our ass whooped. We got our ass whooped. And that's why I think that some of us, we know about respect. We understand respect. And we know what to do and what not to do. But far as those two girls, I think they deserve to get their ass whooped, because no girl at that young age should be shaking their behinds on a computer when you got like pedophiles and you got crazy ass people out there. But him putting it on video camera, having it record out, I think that was just out of line. And today these kids don't get they get their ass whooped. Now I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, you should go ahead and whip your kid's ass. No, I'm not. I would not dare say that. But I'm just saying it was just of the outcome that what we did when we got in trouble back then. But today's kids, they because they no parents would not talk. They no what damn wouldn't even talk to them. I mean, sometimes it's good, to have a sit down and have a chat with your kid. But sometimes, most of the times, parents don't even do that. That's the reason why kids go out there and do what they do. Now, I'll say it like this too. Sometimes you got parents do talk to their kids or what have you, and they still go out there and do what they do because they with the wrong crowd or something like that. But like I said, those two girls shouldn't have been on there doing that, and I don't think their father shouldn't have that record, because what goes on, how he disciplined his kids, that shit stays in his house. That shouldn't get out all around the world like that, because no parent's not gonna do some shit like that. I mean, that's just the bottom line of it. But he could, I mean, we did get asked what was, extension cords and stuff like that too, with belts. My parents didn't play around. My brothers got their ass whooped too. My sisters. And that's what today's kids, when they see hip hop and they get on the computer and they see shit like worldstophiphop.com and stuff like that, they adapt to that shit. To me, it's like it's no such thing as positive things no more. It's always negative things. And that's what our kids eating off of. Eating off that music, even eating off of women shaking their behinds everywhere. Just all kind of crazy shit. To me, I think some of that shit need to stop, and need to change a different form of fashion or something like this, and do like what it looked like what hip hop did back then. All positive. Cause some of our kids need some of that. They need that guidance. But the guidance y'all that hip hop is showing right now, that ain't doing nothing but pushing black kids to do stuff further. So I'm not saying like whoop your kid's ass, but I think their father did the right thing. And that's probably the problem now, that kids don't get their ass spanked sometimes when they need to get spanked. Because when we got ass whooped, that kept us in line. So when I seen that video, it wasn't nothing new to me, because back then, pops and moms tore that ass up. So it's not abuse. And it's not no beating. It's just discipline. Because that was wrong. I don't want my daughter shaking her ass, doing shit like that. I want my daughter to be something. Something I can be proud of. Until I leave this planet. Leo 1, I'm out of here. Peace, one love.